Alright, welcome back, class. I have mega hiccups right now, but I need to record, so hopefully this is not a waste of time and I'm able to make it through. This section is pretty... it's not hard. It's quite alright. Absolute value in open sentences. What does that mean? I don't know. But it's gonna be pretty easy. Absolute value of x equals 3, right? Absolute value means it turns anything positive. It does not change a positive to a negative, but if it is negative, it will change to a positive. So, alright, that means x could be 3. There we go. Or x could be negative 3, right? Absolute value of 3 is 3, absolute value of negative 3 is 3. Okay? Absolute value of x is less than 3. Gonna mean that x could be greater than negative 3 or less than 3, right? Because if I had absolute value of negative 4, absolute value of that is 4. 4 is not less than 3. However, negative 2, that's about negative 2 is 2, and 2 is less than 3. And then I can't go over 3, so like 4, absolute value of 4 is 4. 4 is less than 3. Nope, not true. So, remember, if they go towards each other, that's a conjunction. And then, if x is greater than 3, that's going to be a disjunction. X is less than negative 3, or x is greater than 3. They're going to go in different directions. Visually, let me show you this one. So, like, right, you'd have negative 3 and 3. Shaded in between, right? This one, greater than. That's what you want to be looking for. If it starts out as a greater than symbol, it's going to be a disjunction, although it'll make... Once you actually solve it, you'll be like, oh yeah, this one's for sure disjunction. Right? Because if x is greater than 3, that means that way. It's less than negative 3. It's that way. So they do not come towards each other. It'll make, this might sound confusing, but really once you do it, you'll realize when you graph it, like, oh, yeah, these aren't together. They don't come together. So when you solve, that's easy though. Y minus 2 equals 4. Now, a lot of times when you guys have these absolute value equations, you'll probably get 2 answers for a lot of them. Right? Because inside here could be 4, or inside that could be negative 4, right? Because the absolute value will make it positive, and that's positive. So, y is 6, or y is negative 2. So, however, let's say hypothetically we said negative 4. The absolute value will never equal a negative number. So if they ever give you an absolute value equaling a negative number, that would be no solution. There is no solution that will make an absolute value thing turn to a negative number. You'll get tricked with one of those every now and then in a book or a test. Alright. We go. Alright. Absolute value of x plus 1 is less than or equal to 3. Should have done that because, so let's see, less than, it's going to be conjunctions, they're going to go towards each other. So what you're going to do, less than or equal to 3, right? The other way, since it's, remember, you normally get 2 answers, you just say, or that could be negative 3. Basically, you just change the sign of that thing. So I need to move that to both sides, right? So x in the middle. If I subtract 1, it's 2, subtract 1, negative 4. And you'll see, if you're greater than negative 4, you're going to go that way, but less than 2, you're going to go that way. And you see that they'll meet up with each other. So again, less than, or less than, or equal to. Conjunction. Man, these hiccups. Anyone keeping track? I need to put like a little timer, but I'm not going to put in the effort in the video to do that. Another example. T minus 3 greater than 2. Again, go back to this, greater than disjunction, but T minus 3 greater than 2. T minus 3 less than negative 2, right? You kind of change the direction in that. I'll show you the cheating man's way in a bit. T is less than 1. T is greater than 5. Right, if you're greater than 5, you're going to go there, but less than 1, it's going to go there. If you're not comfortable, like, changing the sign and direction, the cheating way is basically you just rewrite it as that without the absolute value, and then write the symbol facing the same direction there, right? It's face the same direction here, and you change the sign. That one was 3, I wrote negative 3. That one was 2, I wrote negative 2. I moved 3 to both sides. T greater than 5, then 1. You'll normally see it like this. However, normally that is if it's a conjunction, but you'll see, again, less than 1, right? That says less than 1. That way. Greater than 5, that way. So if you see that, you should rewrite it as T is less than 5. Sorry. T is greater than 5. Or T is less than 1. Okay, so if you do see that, so this is the cheating way, it's less thinking than this, knowing ahead of time what it's going to look like, but you want to write or. It's a nicer way to do it, much preferred. Yeah, sure, I'll do one with some fractions and some ugliness. Why not? Let's do it. What's the hardest one I can find here? Yes! Alright. Jeez. It's like a dying seal. Ooh. Sit-ups are killing me. Okay, before you start setting up your two sides of the inequality, you need to make sure the absolute value is by itself first. So first I needed to subtract 4. So I'll have minus 3r greater than or equal to, subtract 4, minus 11. And I have to multiply all of this by minus a third. So I want to get rid of that. Divide by minus 3, multiply by negative third. So I'll have the absolute value of r. Remember, if you divide or multiply by a negative, you have to flip the sign. And then you can say, so less than or equal to, go back to my paper. Not that one. Less than or equal to, less than, it's going to be conjunction. So I'm going to say r less than or equal to 33, greater than or equal to negative 33. Ba-doom. And then you would grab it. You'd have like lazy man's graph, negative 33, positive 33. There's solid dots. Right. Why not do one more? I'm in a cheerful, English, cheerful mood. Oh, these hiccups, jeez, man. Am I in double digits yet? It's gotta be. Alright. Ooh, that is not a nice number. Holy smokes. What are they doing to us here, guys? Okay. X minus 2 is gonna equal x over 3, or x minus 2 will equal negative x over 3, right? And it could be negative or it could be positive, you know. One of the two. I am going to cross multiply. 3x minus 2 equals x times 1. 3x minus 6 equals x, so minus 6 equals minus 2x, so x equals 3. Or, cross multiply this one, minus x equals 3, x minus 2, negative x equals 3x minus 6. Move that over, so minus 4x equals minus 6. You're going to divide by minus 4, which would be negative 6 over negative 4, which would be positive 6 over 4, which would be 3 halves. So, or, actually it was 3, or, and I don't know where it is in the book, but I sure hope I got it right. So, C. Yeah, I don't know where that is, but I think I did it. So that's how you do that one. I think that's fairly straightforward, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay, fine. I'll do one. I meant to do an inequality one, but I didn't. Number 28. T minus Q minus 3 less than 1. Okay. Like I said, you want the absolute value by itself first. So you're going to add 3. 2 minus Q is less than 4. Remember, less than, it's going to be a conjunction. You do not subtract 2. The absolute value is by itself already. Okay? So you're going to say 2 minus Q is less than 4. Is greater than minus 4. You will subtract 2, so that's going to be a minus 6 minus Q, and subtract 2, divide by a negative, so remember you have to flip the signs. That's going to be 6, it's going to be 2, so that says what? Q is less than 6. Q is greater than 2. Go toward each other. Boom. Conjunction. Shazam. We got it. We're done. I'm out. Boo!